Hey, what's up everybody, we're back for another action figure review. This time we're taking a look at Figuarts Captain America action figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations. This is from the Captain America Civil War movie line that they're going to be doing. This is the first one of the line. It seems like they're going to be doing almost everybody, which is amazing. Next is going to be Iron Man, and we got some others like Black Panther coming. I'm very excited. We have almost a full team, so it would be amazing if they can pull it off and get everybody out there. Anyways, I'm loving the box here. The artwork on the box looks great. This is Captain America and Iron Man. They're fighting each other. The front takes Captain America on the side. Here's the other side where it shows him wearing the helmet there. The back shows him with other various poses, and then the other side says Team Captain America, so I'm assuming the Iron Man one's going to say Team Iron Man. So that's pretty cool how they did the packaging there. But let's go ahead and crack this figure out of the package and see how it looks. Alright, and there we have Steve Rogers Captain America out of the package. And the first thing you're going to notice is how similar it's going to look to the Avengers Age of Ultron Captain America figure that SH Figuarts put out, or Bandai put out for SH Figuarts. And it is very similar, I mean, looking at it like this, but once you put it side by side, you're gonna see the differences for sure. It actually has multiple differences. It's not exactly the same at all. So there's some new scopes there, and I honestly, it's hard to find something that looks exactly the same as the other figure. It's just, I mean, it just color wise it looks the same. But anyways, it looks like the accessories are mostly the same. It looks, from what I remembered on the Avengers one. So starting off with the accessories, we have this hand right here that is going to be for the shield, of course. So you put that on the shield. And I remember the Avengers Age of Ultron cap had that one as well. And we got some, some regular hands here. So there's these two hands. And then we have, this is going to be for the shield, so it's going to be like a throwing pose, or you can do the shield where he holds the shield, at his waist, and you can see some pegs there. Then we have some other various accessories for the shield you can peg on there as well. Here's another handle for the shield too, and yet another one right there. And then here's another hand to hold the shield with. There's the strap. There's another one. And then here's this clear piece too, and this helps with the holding the shield. And then we have the alternate head, which is pretty cool. This looks like Chris Evans. I have to say, it does look like him. The thing though is, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of their digital printing that they're doing for their faces. If you take a little closer look, see if the camera picks it up. You can see how the eyes look. You see how all that looks. You can see the eyes. You can see the lips. You can see it's all done, some kind of digital technology. It's all done that way. It's not hand painted or sculpted or anything like that. So you can see the difference. And from far away it doesn't look bad, but once you go up close like this, or you look at it up close, it just doesn't look good to me. And they did this with the Obi-Wan Kenobi on the SH Figuarts Star Wars line, and I didn't really like it much. And they're doing it with this one. I don't know. I can't really say it's good when it's up close like that. But once you take it far away, I mean, it doesn't look like that at all. You don't really see it. And, that does look like Chris Evans, I have to say. Now, I don't know why they chose this gold paint for the hair. This reminds me of the Luke Skywalker from the SH Figuarts Star Wars line, that they use some kind of gold and like bronze gold with black. So, I mean, it looks good, but if you think about it, this is not the color of hair, but it doesn't look bad either. And then of course we have the Captain America shield there. As for the figure, there he is up close, and I have to say, the promo pics, it didn't look so good, but it does look a lot better right now in person, especially the face sculpt. Again, it is done through the technology that they're doing now for the face. Or what bugs me the most are the eyes. You can see how bad they look when you look at it up close. Even the lips are it's kind of fuzzy, or it's almost like it's pixelated, Just doesn't look clean enough for me, and it's only when you really look at it. That's what really bugs me though. But other than that, if you have him over here, you could never really tell the difference, or that even looks that way. So let's go ahead and go through the articulation of the figure. We have the head going left and right. We do have neck articulation. It does go up and down as well. The arms go forward and back, in and out. having this low shoulder so it doesn't hinder his articulation as much. We do have a upper bicep swivel there, you can kind of see it working there. Double jointed elbow, swivel at the wrist with a hinge, diaphragm joint. The shoulder do go kind of like that, so that's a nice inward and outward. So it kind of caves in there, so that's pretty cool. And then diaphragm joint right there at the upper torso. We have a waist swivel, does go forward and back, so it crunches pretty nicely. Legs go forward and back, in and out, just drop down SH Figuarts style, upper bicep swivel with a double jointed knee. The ankles go forward and back, in and out ankle pivot, and swivels left and right as well with the toe articulation right there. Mine has this thing where it's coming loose whenever I kind of turn it, and it kind of pops off, and then it gets really loose, but all you gotta do is snap it back in and it'll be fine. But I don't know why mine came like that. That kind of sucks. Alright, so there we have both Captain America's side by side, so we can compare the two. And like I said, when you first look at them, they don't look too much different, but there is some pretty drastic differences. Alright, for starters, you can see that the skin tone is a lot more pale on the Avengers one. And just in case you don't know, the Civil War one is on the left and the Avengers one is on the right. And you can see the skin tone is much more paler on the Avengers version of it compared to the Civil War one. Then we have this little red design around the star there, and it doesn't exist on the left side. And also the sculpt is different on the on the uniform. It is not the same at all. It's not just a simple repaint or something like that. So that's different. Even the straps on the shoulder is different. Even the sculpt going on in the lower torso is different as well. The biceps are white on the Avengers version while they're blue in the Civil War version. Looking at the Avengers version, you can see there's sculpt going on the star of the shield, and there is none on the Civil War version of the shield. And the colors are also different. It's a navy blue around the star there, and it's almost like a black dark blue on the Civil War version. Looking at the forearm right here, you can see the different sculpt going on in the whole entire arm overall. The gloves are different. You can see the forearm has a sculpted glove there, this one does not, and the gloves are completely different as well. At the belt, you can see the buckles are different too, and the entire belt is different. There's a red paint going on the legs here, and you can see the sculpt on the legs are completely different as well. So I would say that overall the figure is a completely new sculpt compared to the Avengers version of the figure. Looking at the boots are completely new sculpt on the Civil War version. Even the kneecaps are different. Everything looks to be completely different. You can see how the sculpt is completely different on the back as well, all the way down to the belt and the legs. Alright, and that pretty much concludes my review on the SH Figuarts Captain America Civil War figure. Very nice. I do like the way it looks without the mask there. It looks really nice, and I think that's how I'm going to pose this figure. I do recommend getting it if you want to get a new Captain America figure or you're a fan of Captain America. It is worth the pickup. If you love the original look on the Avengers one, then there's not really any reason to get this one except for the extra head. And like I said, it is a whole new sculpt. Even though it looks extremely similar, it's not just a repaint. But this alternate head looks really nice, despite the digital printing that I don't really like how it's been coming out when you look at it, up close. It still looks good from afar, and it's still a pretty nice looking figure. I wouldn't say he is a must-have, but he is definitely worth a pickup. The articulation's all still there. Got lots of accessories with the hands and how to pose the shield and all that. And with the alternate head, it's pretty cool as well. I wish the Iron Man one would come with one too. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys like. You guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.